So whenever they laugh at you, just think about it. I will tell you an incident from my life, and then you will have to narrate the same incident in your own words. I was a very little child. I got separated from my family. We got a call from the police station that we have a child. Hi Preeti, how are you?
I am fine. Thank you for asking. So, how about you?
I'm good. Please introduce yourself.
Okay, so first of all, I would like to say thank you for giving me this golden opportunity. Introduce myself in front of you. So, my name is Preeti Prajapati. I am from UP in district Mau. Currently, I am living in Greater Noida, and you can say I am a homemaker, and I am a mother one of child. Apart from that, I am learning this language as well as I take tuition classes from children. If I talk about my qualifications, so I have done graduation from home science, and nowadays I am learning this language. Thank you.
Okay. So there must be some purpose behind it. I mean, why do you want to improve your English?
Actually, we know all things like already we have some knowledge like English is most important nowadays in order to do anything because if I am going to suppose I am going to in any company in any interview, so definitely here it is very need to communication skills in English language, and this is global language, so it is benefit for me, so that's why.
Okay. So since English is a global language and wherever you go, you can't do anything without English. That is why you are learning English, right? So you give tuitions or you take tuitions. You said you take tuitions. Are you studying something for which you are taking tuitions or you are giving tuitions?
I am giving tuition. Like I teach.
Okay, you teach students. I am taking tuitions means you are a student. If you give tuitions, then you are a teacher. If you take tuitions, then you are a student. Okay, so you give tuitions, you are a teacher. So what do you teach?
I teach all subjects because I teach small kids.
Okay, so you teach up to class?
Like nursery to 8.
Okay, nursery to 8. And you were doing a job earlier, no?
No. Because I have my daughter, so she is tiny, like little bit like I couldn't go anywhere.
Okay. You can't go anywhere because your daughter is very young. She is a young child. How old is your daughter?
She is 5 years old.
Okay. So she troubles you all day?
Yes, a little bit.
Okay. Okay, tell me, what does your husband do?
My husband do in company, like you can say stitching line.
Okay. He works in a tailoring company, right?
Yes.
Is he a tailor?
Yes.
Okay. So do you get your suit stitched by him?
No. He makes out of out of UP, you can say Videsi cloth.
Okay. So does he know how to stitch a kurta set for a woman?
Maybe no.
Okay. You never got your clothes stitched by him, right?
But I know already how to teach, like how to stitching all things for women.
Okay. So you yourself know how to do stitching. So do you stitch your suits yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't buy ready-made suits, you stitch your suits yourself.
Actually, when I was learning this language, so that time I was very busy, so I was not able to stitching. So, but when I get free, so I stitching my clothes by myself.
Okay. You stitch your clothes by yourself, but whenever you have time, you do the stitching yourself. So do you make your daughter's clothes also? I mean, do you stitch your daughter's clothes also?
No, because it is not it is not good for me because I am busy another work, so that's why it is no reason of work by apart from my.
You don't have enough time. That is why you buy her clothes. You buy ready-made clothes for her.
So, ma'am, I have lot of question. So now, first question I am going to ask. So, first question is that, like, when I am going to start speaking journey, like, improve my communication skills. So, some people listen to me. So, that person always, I recognize they are humiliate me like, oh, you are speaking English, you are become angry. So that time how to stop over, like how to overcome my thought, because that time we are very juggling in this situation, like, oh my god, some people like very very speaks like that, and I'm not controlling that words, so how to manage?
Okay, where does it happen? Let me know.
No, actually a particular topic, like when I speak in English language, so in this room, but sometimes I went to on the terrace and outside sometimes, so I speak little more word and sentences, so
Okay.
just
So in the market, in your neighborhood, when you speak English, then some people make fun of you. You are saying that?
yes, yes,
And have you noticed one thing? These people themselves are not fluent in English, right?
yes, really,
So see, these people are actually jealous. They don't want other people to succeed. They are actually thinking that how come she's learning English? Let me stop her from learning English, because otherwise she will be more successful than me. She will be smarter than me. They want you to stop doing that. That is why they are saying those things. In their mind, they are insecure. They are thinking that she is ahead of us. She is doing something that I could never do. That is why they are doing this. So whenever they laugh at you, just think about it and just keep that in
yes, yes.
mind. Yeah. And now tell me your second question.
Yeah, second question is like, some people has lot of question, like I also have question, like when I am like learning this language a very long time, but sometimes I feel like it is not possible, like I'm not speaking good for better than any people. So that time I am going to that time I am confusion, I am juggling that situation, like what is advantage and what is disadvantage if I am not going to become a fluent speaker, so it is not benefit for me, or it is advantage, so please discuss about.
See, you have been thinking that it's been such a long time. I have been trying to learn English, but maybe you think that maybe I would never become fluent, and you want to know why I should keep learning English and why I should stay motivated. How to stay motivated, because you sometimes you get demotivated, right?
Yes,
Right. Tell me first, how for how long have you been learning English?
I have completed 1 year.
Okay, only 1 year, right? So your daughter has been learning Hindi. You speak Hindi at home, right?
Yes, yes.
So your daughter has been learning Hindi for last 5 years. Is she really fluent in Hindi?
No, no.
It's been 5 years since she has been learning Hindi. Even then, she is not fluent. And it's been only 1 year since you have been learning English. It takes time to learn a language, right? So it will take some
Yeah.
time and you will have to be patient. And I'll tell you the advantages. The disadvantage is that when your daughter goes to school, when you will go for PTNs, there you will feel awkward, because if you will not be able to speak to the teacher in English very well, then you will feel awkward. When you go to relatives' place, when you go to a mall, when you go to a restaurant, when you go to face interviews, everywhere you will feel bad if you're not able to express yourself in English. And the most important thing, you are giving tuitions. So when the parents of those students come to you, and if you are able to converse in English, then you will get many more students, because the parents will think you are a very good teacher. But if you are not able to speak well with the parents, then you will get less students, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So you should keep learning. It will definitely take time. Don't get discouraged. It can take 5, 6 years, but you are improving. It takes time. So you will have to be patient. I also took so many years to speak English fluently.
Yes, it is not any medicine and magic medicine to eat
Correct.
and suddenly
Yeah. Yeah.
speaker.
There is
It will a long journey, and maybe it will take time so much
correct.
to
It will
become
take a lot of time. There is no magic pill which is available in the market, which you just swallow with water and you will suddenly become fluent in English.
Yes, right.
Okay. Should I give you an activity?
Yes.
Okay. I will tell you an incident from my life, and then you will have to narrate the same incident in your own words. Okay.
Okay, okay.
When I was a 3 or 4 year old child, I was a very little child. I got separated from my family. I was roaming here and there, and I just got separated from them. My uncle, he was a police officer, right? So he got a call from the police station that we have a child who got lost. So these policemen took me to the police station. So when my uncle got that call, he was a police officer. He got the call that we have a child who is missing, and they were all looking for me. My name is Meenu, so they were all looking for me everywhere. So they were all shouting, "Where is Meenu? Where is Meenu?" So my uncle understood that it must be Meenu. So he came to the police thana to pick me up. You know what he saw? So I was like a very naughty and happy child. I was sitting there and I asked the police officers, I was feeling hungry. I wanted a cup of tea. So they ordered a cup of tea for me, and I was dunking my biscuits happily in the tea and enjoying my biscuits. I didn't say to the police officer that I wanted to go home. I was just enjoying the biscuits and tea. So when my uncle came there, he took me home and he told this incident to everyone that she was not worried at all. She wasn't crying. She was really happy and was enjoying biscuits and tea. This was the incident where I got lost. I got separated from my family. Now you have to narrate the same incident from my life in your own words.
Okay. Same story.
Yeah, you have to tell me the same incident in your own words. That will show how actively you were listening.
Okay. So when I was schooling time, that time I was like 7 years old, you can say. So I was going to school. I was going to school.
I was 3-4 years old, and I wasn't going to school.
Okay. So when I was in childhood, and that time I was only 3 and 4 years old. So that time my uncle, you can say my uncle, police officer. So he 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 was in the police station, and I was going to uh, like I
Okay, you can say I was roaming here and there. इधर उधर घूम रही थी, तो I was roaming here and there.
here and there, and my uncle saw, and he was looking for me, and he pick up, and he makes sit in the police station, at the police station, and he gives me like a cup of tea, 1 cup of tea, and a biscuit, and I ate, and I enjoyed. And after that, she gives me at home. Give me at home, and like it's enough. Actually, when I was listening, time I recall all things. But after get like narrate this story, so that time I forget.
Okay, no problem. But you spoke well. That my uncle didn't take me to the police thana. My uncle was at home. He was looking for me with the other family members. The other police officers took me to the police thana. Then they called my uncle, who was a police officer. They called my uncle that some child is here with us in the police thana. My uncle understood that it must be Meenu. Then he went to the police thana. Then he saw me there with the other police officers, and I had asked those police officers to get me tea and biscuits, and I was enjoying that and chatting with these police officers happily, and I was not asking them to take me home, and I wasn't worried at all, and I wasn't crying. He told the entire family about it. They all started laughing at this because they thought that this child didn't cry and she just started enjoying. So this was a nice activity. These activities, check the listening skills. Listening and speaking, both these things are very important. I would suggest you some activities which you can do yourself at home. You can read a story, right? Or maybe you can play a video in which they tell a story in YouTube videos. After that, after listening to that story carefully, you listen to that story very carefully, and then just turn off the video. Then you say the story in your own words. By doing this activity, your listening and speaking both will become very good.
Wow. Yeah, right. Definitely will do.
Yeah. So you do this activity, and are you using some app to do your English speaking practice?
Not, yeah. Skype app.
Are you in a Skype group?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. So how much time are you devoting to speaking practice every day?
Like 20, 15.
15 minutes every day.
Yes, 50 minutes. And sometimes I make video on my word,
Okay.
some topic.
Okay. So try to devote some more time to speaking practice. How much time do you devote to listening to English content?
You can say I am like there is a lot of persons, so they are making noise lot of, so that's why only I practice listening practice.
Okay.
Like sometimes stories, sometimes all things. 1.5 hour in a day.
So you listen to English content for about 1.5 hours and you speak for only 15 minutes. That will not work. You will have to do listening and speaking equally. You should, if you are listening to English content for 1.5 hours, then you have to do speaking for 1.5 hours. If you keep both these things equal, then you will definitely get fluent in 2 to 3 years. Even in 1 year, you will see a major improvement. This is the problem that you are facing. There are so many people around, that is why there is a lot of noise. Instead of speaking, you do listening practice only. Both are equally important. So give equal time to both.
Okay, definitely.
You have any other questions for me?
Really, I want to speak like you because I'm talking to you, so you don't take time to ask question. So that's like to you. I want to become a fluent speaker. Like when I am going to speak this language in front of any people, so how to ask quickly, how to ask. How to come question in my mind, like how to ask quickly, very fast.
Okay, you want to speak like me, and you want that when you are talking to someone, there should be a lot of questions in your mind, and it shouldn't take time for you to think about the questions, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Do you know how much time I devote to listening and speaking? Do you want to know?
No.
I listen to English content for 30 minutes a day, but I speak for at least 2 hours.
So how to which type of activities to apply in order to only speaking part?
You will need to speak to other people. You can do speaking with yourself for a short time, like for 30 minutes. You can do listening and speaking practice together, where you listen to a story, then you repeat the same story in your own words. That is talking to yourself. But speak to other people for about 1 hour. I speak in English all the time. When I go to the market, when I speak to myself, when I am in the kitchen, then also I speak to myself in English all the time. So you make it a habit that you have to speak in English all the time. Now you understood?
Yes, yes. Really, I will promise after 3-4 months, I will try to my best to become like you, to become a fluent speaker.
I wish you all the best, and I want you to become even better than me. I want you to become
Yes.
even better than me, and wish you all the best. You spoke very well today. This is your daughter.
Yes.
What's her name? What's your name, baby?
My name is Srishti Prajapati.
Srishti Prajapati.
Srishti.
Srishti, do you love your mother?
Yes,
Why do you love your mother?
My mama loves me.
my mama
Okay, your mother loves you. Okay, do you love your father more or your mother more?
Papa and mother.
Oh, you love your papa and mama equally. Does your papa bring toffees for you?
What?
Does your papa bring chocolate for you?
Yes,
Oh, you love chocolates. Do you like to eat pizza?
yes, I like chocolate.
Okay, you like chocolate. If your papa is giving you chocolate and your mother is giving you vegetable, what will you take?
I take chocolate.
Okay, sure, okay. You are a very sweet girl. Okay then. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye.